PG bloggers.
PG bloggers.
The PG bloggers.
PG bloggers.
The PG bloggers.
PG bloggers.
PG bloggers.
PG bloggers. The PG bloggers, man. The PG GOAT with the PG bloggers. Please don't say the John if you ain't saying it twice. If you don't have the Don, you ain't saying it right.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Fanatic here. Definitely felt like this blog right here is needed. If you've been following us for the past couple years, you know here at PG Bloggers, we've tried to preach professionalism in battle rap. For the past couple years, man. Like we've always tried. We've always felt that like battle rap really needed the professionalism, like especially like where a lot of these guys come from, the streets. Like we understand that, but we're trying to better the sport. We're trying to help the culture grow. I mean, you see Black with Champion. Stuff like that, positive stuff like that. We're just trying to bring the professionalism. I don't even know why people are downplaying Champion, because there's people who are saying it's corny and it's soft. Why are they, people with ties in a room, blah, 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 talking. Shut up. But anyway, if you've been watching us, we've always preached professionalism. And has it declined or has it progressed? I don't know. You guys tell me. I don't know. I really don't know. And judging from last night, I really don't think so, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. But I definitely felt like this blog was needed, man. This is part 3 right here, man. We've done 2 parts of this already, but I didn't really think it would need a part 3, but I definitely felt like it did. I want to start with obviously goods and gyms, but I want to first start off with talking through each other's rounds. You're not supposed to talk through each other's rounds. I don't know why battlers do it. They do it anyway. I know KOTD, Organic, they put in the contract, no talking through each other's rounds. You're not supposed to talk through each other's rounds. I forgot. I think it was the Iron Solomon Ilmac battle. So whatever battle is, it doesn't matter. I just know that if you're battling on KOTD and you start talking through somebody's round, doesn't matter what you're saying. I know Organic taps you and says, hey, don't do that, don't do that. No. So, KOTD is very strict about that, which is very good. That's professionalism. That's what you need to do. You even if you say a couple words, it doesn't matter. You never see Smack doing that. You never really see ARP doing that too much. I mean, I'm not saying they don't do it, but you don't see them doing it as often as they do at KOTD. But so goods and gyms were doing that throughout the whole entire battle. Like I see people saying like, oh well, if Gyms wasn't talking through Goods' round, they were doing it to each other the whole entire battle. Both of them. Doesn't matter. It's both their faults. You know what I mean? Now whether it's Jim's fault to why Goods punched him, we'll get into that, but they were talking through each other's whole round. And other battles, he does talk through each other's, like the T-Top battle. T-Top was sitting there saying, hey, respect my ish, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, he was getting pissed off with Goods. And so, Goods does it too, so you can't really sit there and say, oh, Jims was talking. No! Both of them. That's not professionalism. You're sitting there talking through each other's rounds. Stop that. Stop that that BS. Please stop. No more talking through each other's rounds. Just let them rap. Even like swear to God, like don't even answer back, because that's what the battler wants you to do anyway. They want you to. You're playing swear to God on this. Blah blah blah. Don't shake hands. Don't do none of that, because the battler wants you to do that. But just don't talk through each other's rounds. Let the other person rap. That's what it is, man. You get to the goods punch. Do I think? To me, if as a man you don't let other people's words affect you, that's a real man. You don't let other people's words affect you. Okay, that's just me though. That's just me. To become a better man, you don't let if you really don't respect Gyms like that, then you won't listen to him. Then you say, oh, this guy's a clown. Why am I listening to this guy? Like, I'm not even going to take what he's saying serious. You know what I mean? Like, that, to me, personally, I would have done that. But Goods comes from a different space. I don't know about that. I don't come from that life, so I don't, and also I don't have a daughter, so I can't speak. I'm just speaking from whether it's like a football or basketball game. You got to keep your composure no matter what, or you're gonna get suspended, or you're gonna get whatever. You're gonna get fined. Like that's what should happen. Goods should get suspended, or he should get fined for what he did, or not get any pay. Like maybe he should do an RBE battle for free, whether it's a 1-rounder or a 3-rounder. He should do it for free. That's what the penalty to me should be. I understand that he was saying you're lying, but you brought up your daughter. You brought up. It's not. I understand if Jim's brought up your daughter and Jim's was like, put that on your daughter. That's different. You brought up your own daughter, and you're drinking too. So that's another thing. You're not sober. Maybe you're not drunk, but you're not sober. You know what I mean? So and I get that. I get that's Good's thing. He drinks in battles. He's been doing that since I can remember. Like even against Hollow when he threw the bottle, that's not professional at all. Throwing a bottle, and you're doing that because you're not sober. You know what I mean? But the thing is, Goods brought his own daughter up, not Jim's. And you look back at it, and you look back at the footage, and Jim's just saying you're lying. I don't think he really cares about the daughter part. He's just saying you're lying. You're lying. I don't really think he's saying like F your daughter. He's not saying that. He's just saying you're lying. You brought up your daughter. You know what I mean? Like, which means that you really felt some type of way. That's just my opinion, though. So, obviously, Goods did apologize. I saw him on Twitter a couple hours ago. He did apologize, which is very good. He did do a blog last night. I didn't agree with all of it, but, that's just his opinion. And this is just my opinion. So, but, to me, you don't do that. And Goods should get a penalty for it. Regardless whether he apologized, cool. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you apologize. You should get a penalty for it. You should pay for what you did. You know what I mean? So, whether that's not having an RBE battle for however long, or having to do a battle for free or something like that. Another thing, being at the Let the Soul 4 last night with the John Big K battle reminded me, time limits are still an issue. It seems like every event, there's at least one battle where the battlers are complaining about the time limits. You guys are supposed to have these, in the contracts, you're supposed to have, 3-minute rounds with the 15-second grace period, 30-second grace period, or up to 3 minutes and that's it. We're going to stop you at 3 minutes. KOTD is very, very, very good. I'll tell you, King of the Dot is very good with the time limits. They're very consistent with it. They stop you when they want to stop you, and whatever they have in the contract, they do what they're supposed to do. These other leagues, like, no disrespect to RB at all, but it just seemed like, no, it's not even that. It just seemed like the battlers weren't on the same page with it. John was going over, however it was, 3 minutes or whatever, and he wanted to keep rapping, he wanted to finish up, but bro, 3 minutes is 3 minutes. That's how it is. You're supposed to construct your round so it's the length of that. I get it. You had a lot to say to Big Cat. I get it. That's cool, but it doesn't matter. You got paid for what it said on that contract. It doesn't matter. Then if you really don't like it, don't take the battle. Maybe try to take the battle somewhere else. Have Big K get paid more. Bring it to your own league or bring it to URL or whatever, and have Big K get paid more so you can, get more time in that time limit. You know what I mean? Like, so like either you deal with the time limits and it is what it is, or you don't take the battle. Like that's just me. Okay? So time limits is a big issue, man. I remember Born Legacy Supreme there, the big T and Mike P, that was an issue too. You battlers have to abide by the time limits. You have to write and rehearse what you write so it's perfectly within that time frame of however long, 2.5, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever. That's why there's never problems with unlimited. You saw in Lux and Hollow in the third round, both their third rounds were unlimited. No problems at all. They just had an issue with, they had to get out of there because I think they didn't have that much time left in the venue. But besides that, their rounds were unlimited. You never had a problem. Stu Surfing conceded. I'm pretty sure, if I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Surfing conceded. All 3 rounds were unlimited. Now, they can make for long battles, but these guys say what they're gonna say, and there's no issues in, you know, Balor saying, "Oh, we gotta stop him. He's going over time." Blah blah blah. That's what it is, man. The time limit. I just really want to discuss a couple things, man. They're really important. You know, no socking people in each other's faces in battles. Compose yourself. Compose yourself. And, you know, if it really was a problem, Goods could have said, you know, see me outside. You know what I mean? Instead of having to mess up, you know, the event at the end. And would possibly, it's pretty good chance that ARP and RB will not be a club job anymore. That you gotta consider that. Hopefully they'll be able to be back there, but you know, URL lost stage 48 with Hoffa and Sirius Jones. Like, these venues don't want to have this happening. You know what I mean? And these battlers got to consider that. Before, I get it, you're in the heat of the moment, but you battlers got to understand that, like, battle rap isn't the NBA. The NBA could have a fight happen and they'll have a game a night later. They just have the, you know, the player gets suspended, whatever. Like, the NBA can somewhat afford that. Battle rap can't afford that. You know what I mean? Like, Club Drum is a great venue for RB, and it's always been a great venue, and they've been there for, you know, 4 or 5 years now, I believe. So, you know, these battlers got to consider that, man. You know, you almost lost Irving Plaza with URL a couple times with, like, you know, K-Shine and Tay-Rock and Rum Nitty and Tay-Rock, and, you know, it's a shame, man. Hopefully RB doesn't lose Club Drum. I'm not saying it's over for RB if they lose Club Drama. I'm saying that, you know, they've been working with them for, I think they came out 2013, 2014, so that's, what, 4 or 5 years. So, battle rappers, please, as well as league owners, everyone, the professionalism has to happen. It has to, or, you know, the culture's just going to keep dying, then it's going to keep declining. You know what I mean? And before you know it, not going to be here anymore. So, I mean, you just got to be professional. I get it, you guys are a lot of the battlers from the streets. I get that, but it's about progression. Progressing as a person, progressing as a battler, businessman, whatever. It's all about progression. Professionalism. That's it, man. Just let me know what you guys think. Am I wrong about this stuff? Am I right? You know, what else could be added to better the professionalism in battle rap? Like, what do you guys think? Hit me on Twitter. Leave it in the comments, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff, man. It's your boy Fanatic, PG Bloggers.